Alright guys, we are back for a round with a fine keeper. Could use an untap land, but I'm not gonna mulligan that. And we have a Battlescape Mage, which is sweet. Ooh, another control deck it looks like. A more control-y, more grindy deck could be tough to beat. We don't have a lot of win conditions, so could see that being potentially problematic. Drawing land here was pretty good. In theory, unless they go Spell Pierce, this could give us a turn 4 Broodmate, which is quite a lot of pressure. Clunky that we have both Spinner and Web in hand, but such is life. Turn 4 Broodmate. Turn 4 Broodmate. Well, I don't have an instant or sorcery, dude. And you gave me a target for my Battle Mage. Do you think my opponent is worried after seeing my hand and not getting anything? Maybe. Well, if anything, we'll have a turn 5 Broodmate. I am the value. I am the Battle Mage. I'm not gonna play around a counterspell. There's just not many counterspells in the set. Hookmaster, yeah. You can definitely Hookmaster. Brood! Brood. If my opponent has a good control deck, they can easily answer Broodmate. They can just, flicker the token, use a Reinvol on the main creature, yeah. I don't think it's gonna be as good as it was in other matchup, basically, but it's still value. Oh, yeah. This could be a tougher matchup. Like, a regular control deck could be a little bit tough to beat, because again, we are very light on win condition. They take 6 here? Alright, interesting. They know we have the Spinner, though. Maybe I'm overextending into Wrath. Damnation? Looks like Damnation to me. Spectacle, my spider, sure. Oh no, they got the Rotworm. Now if they kill the Broodmate Dragon, I just cannot win anymore. Shit. Caramba. Not sure why. I'm a bit worried about my opponent being this aggressive. Oh, that's why. If they have a blink, using web is just straight up garbage. I guess I can web the Raven because if they want to, I have nothing good that they can bounce right here. If they want to bounce Battle Mage or Dragon, fine. Yeah, they do have blink, sure. I mean, they can blink their own creature, obviously, but what can you do about that? And if they do, like, try to get back their Hookmaster, I could spree, but if I do that, they just blink again. not a ton I can do around Blink. I mean, it's just pretty good, and you know, it is what it is. This is probably gonna get sided out. I might just keep this 5/7 because it's a 5/7, but Blink itself seems pretty medium. Ooh, research is a nut draw. No, let's not tap that. Land. Ugh. Well, there's 2 land in the graveyard, 1 on the bottom, which is 3, 4, 9. We drew all the signets though, I think. I'm definitely blocking. Alright. Let's intend to beat down. And if they want to blink, I can answer by killing their Hookmaster. And if they ever kill the dragon, I don't know how I'm killing them. I just don't know. Don't ask me, I don't know. This is a question that I don't have the answer to. No opportunity end of turn is appreciated. I wish I had something like Bonfire of the Damned just to randomly one-shot people. So far, it doesn't look like they have the answers to the Broodmate, though. At some point, they will probably try to blink their Hookmaster to buy a turn, which could be good. Please no Dindrava's Horror. Well, I guess no, sure. Actually, my creatures are not really good to bounce. And you can kill a Signet at this point. I don't care. I'm gonna kill that now while they're tapped out. Horror is good, for sure, but here I don't really care about them killing a Signet. And obviously they don't want to bounce Oracle or Dragon. Ooh, Sylvan Ranger. Now we're in business. Now things are looking good. Just worried about my opponent just top decking a Revolt for the Dragon or top decking an Opportunity or something like that, and you know, then I'm just gone. So I'm gonna fetch a land, but since I have a land on the bottom, it doesn't really change things. But I get a 1/1 onto the battlefield, so why not? So I have Spectres, Plicer, and I guess my own Horror as win conditions left in my deck. Since they are playing Horror, maybe another one, I don't know. But since they are playing Horror, I think I want to send back a couple lands in case, just in case. Terminus? No. 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 Well, I guess my Broodmate is back at the bottom of my deck. Interesting. So I guess I can get back their Mistraven by doing that. I think I can leave with that. Or do I just kill the Mistraven? Maybe I just kill it because I'll have... I don't know. Might be wrong. I mean, I feel like I'll have to kill that at some point, probably. On the other hand, since there will be no creature onto the battlefield, the Raven doesn't do a ton for them. I don't know. I want to shuffle my library. They dropped a land, and now this is a top deck war. Okay, well, this is a good start into this war, I guess. So we're just gonna eat a Arcane Sanctum, but whatever. I mean, this is a 2-turn clock, so I'll take it. Yeah, so they have a card better than Sanctum in their hand. They did not have 6, so maybe there's an opportunity coming. No, 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 no. Alright, phew. Phew. Did we win? No. No, they have something. Attendant Knight. No. Infinite Chum blockers with momentary blink. Hashtag sadness. Well. Alright. Let's evolution. Let's evolution. Alright, baby. Alrighty. I can play another land. Oh, warp. Jeez. We are losing now. We are losing, boys. Jeez, the 4 lands in a row was brutal. I mean, 3 lands, I guess. So 2 land, 3 and 7. I'm just checking. So I have 2 lands left in my library. Okay. And this is gonna kill me fairly quickly, though. Hopefully I can just draw Wing Splicer and win. Ground Assault. Trash. So I could kill the Soldier. This doesn't really change the clock. Obviously we don't want to Ground Assault the Knight. I think we pass. Jeez, no, not like this. Not like this, man. Not after drawing 10 more cards than my opponent. Grasp of Phantoms. Sure. Don't think we want to be grasping the Knight. They can just blink it. That seems pretty bad. I guess next turn we might just grasp the Knight, they blink it, and we Ground Assault the Knight, and then they are left with a 1/1. Wing Splicer! Roar! I mean, they could very well have drawn a Revolt in the last couple of turns since they did not do anything. So how much mana do we have? 13. So we are missing 1 mana to do everything. So maybe I should have played my land. I guess we'll drop Wing Splicer and pass the turn. And hopefully win. I kind of feel like they could very well have a removal. I mean, they've been drawing, what, 8 lands? Well, they could have a couple lands in hand. They could be sandbagging a couple lands. That makes sense. Oh no, Mr. Raven, number 2. Shit. Then use. I think we need to jump. Gilgate. Yeah, Mist Raven is gonna be good enough. Mist Raven. Because here I guess I can grasp the Raven. It's pretty, yeah. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I can do that. But then it means we are probably not winning with creature. Well, we are not winning with creature, I guess. No, losing to a blink into a graveyard. Maybe they even forgot about that. Oh, the almighty answer. Finally. Be gone. And the Mist Raven just doesn't really do the trick. I mean, it's just gonna bounce itself forever, basically. Nope. I think we are still losing, but this was funny. We got rid of the stupid knight. Alrighty, what up next, dude? Nothing, nothing. Oh, looks like something. Flicker Wisping. Sure. And this is lethal. And this is gonna be it. Did we draw all of our lands? Potentially. Yeah, there was no land left in the library. And for it, I think most of the spell would have been good except for the ranger. It was close. Spectre would have been very good. Grand Assault would have been fine. And then I put it in the wrong order. I wanted to put the Broodmates third from the bottom, but I messed it up somehow. Alright. Oh well. Okay, we want Night Terrors in this matchup. We want Slime... Well, no, Slime Molding is disgustingly bad against the freaking Raven. We might want a couple Spriggans just to beat down and apply pressure. What do we cut for Spriggans? I could see cutting a little bit of Removal. Maybe a Ground Assault. I don't really want to cut anything though. Grasp's usually quite good in this type of matchup. Maybe I cut one Ogre Spree. Yeah, let's try that out with a little bit more win condition. That was a pretty funny game. I wish I had won, and I think it was close. Like, I think if the Spectre was on top instead of the no, never mind. They had Mist Raven. No, that would not do it at all. Would not have been good enough. Hand is great, and we have the sideboard options right away. So can we win at least one game against Taco Logic? That's gonna be on the next episode. No, it's gonna be right now, right here. Yeah, I guess we fetch a swamp most likely. And then we have Sweet Mana Bees. Do I want a Spriggan or Terror first? No, no more attack with the Ranger. And hit something, jeez. Grizzly Spectacle too. Hey, what am I supposed to do? So I guess I hope I hit Spriggan. They don't have anything I can get rid of the spectacle with Night Terrors and beat them down to death with the freaking Spriggan. The vegan Spriggan. Or I could eat the charm. Yeah, I think I'll keep Eat the Charm available. Next turn I can Night Terrors / Research plus Charm. I think this is fine. It's pretty bad if they go for their thing, the Sin Collector. Or that, I guess. That was a good reason to... Yeah, I should probably have Night Terrors. Well, I guess I had to answer the Spriggan anyway. Well, if they want to go Night Terror, my Spriggan, fine. Next time we can go Research plus Night Terrors. Stop with your Ravens, man. Okay, at the night, that's fine. Moorlands, stop. You. Ghastly Fleeker, Grizzly Spectacle. I don't think Fleeker is that great here. Okay, they have. If they want to block, it means they are left with nothing great to Fleeker, so I'm fine making the trade. Ivan's left with not a ton here. And they are at 12 too. We'll have a decent amount of fuel of research, hopefully, so don't feel too bad about that one. Land. Seal of Doom, Ratworm. Not bad. And a land for good measure. They drop one of their islands. I guess they are gonna beat down. No beat down. Terminate, that's kinda good. I mean, Spriggan has trample, so blocking and flickering is not very good. I think we just attack and then we can Rotworm plus terminate. They can flicker first, obviously, but... yeah, I think I'm gonna terminate the night. And they can get a look at their cards if they want. And this way they have probably no good blocker. Maybe they just don't get anything from the Gyogre too. Yeah. And then we drop the Rotworm. And we have the Seal, and maybe we can win that one. But you have on mulliganed and add a pretty bad draw. I like to play blue-white aggro with, you know, Blink and Flicker. And it's the first time I actually see a Flicker control, more control-oriented deck. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's interesting. Oh, you can target players with that? I did not even know. So in theory we have lethal. But for that to happen we will need to use Seal of Doom on Ogre of Bolas, which seems quite bad. And either way, if they take 5, which they probably do, if they chump block the Rotworm, then we probably can kill them with Rotworm. I don't know, maybe I should just go for the kill. I think there's a couple things that could happen here. They could have a blink. I don't really think it's worth using Seal. I don't think we're losing that game anyway. Oh, well. I said that, but we know they have a freaking Wrath in their deck. They did not draw it looks like. No stuff during the draw phase. So maybe going for the kill was better, because here if they do go for the Wrath, I can only put them down to 1. And that's slightly clunky. Yeah, maybe a slight misstep here. Pretty happy with the sideboard. Do I want another Spriggan? Oh lord, the Spriggans, them Spriggans. Teleportal, GG. Yeah, no, I think I'm fine. I think having slightly less removal is fine. I'm just gonna check, but we still have, yeah, we still have a decent amount of removal. This is a removal. Yeah, alright. The Spriggan beatdown. Yeah, yep. It's pretty cool though when you make a kind of a weird sideboard tech and it works out, you know. Feels good. It's not always the case. Sometimes you just side in some things and it's just awful. It happens. Sometimes you just don't draw the sideboard cards. Sometimes they don't do anything great. Sometimes it doesn't change anything. Sometimes it feels good. And last game, let me tell you that it felt pretty darn good. Can we keep that? Close, but yeah, I think we'll keep. Just because we know the matchup is pretty slow and we don't want to mulligan, and we can hit our first land drop. We are missing red. We were missing red. Alright, that's pretty lucky, but I think this is still... It's not a hand you can keep in all matchups, but in this matchup I think it's fine. Mostly because... Mostly because it's quite slow. If they play knight, I might just kill that right away to avoid some blinking shenanigans. Yeah, so... And I want to use Ground Asshole because it's a worse removal than... than Terminate. So we have a lot of blue, a lot of green. We could use either black or red. I think it's gonna be red in case they get rid of my Signet somehow. Sin Collector, that's good. That's very good for them. Nothing I can do about that. They should have attacked first because I would have traded, and now I'm not trading. I'm not gonna try trade with the 2-1 instead. Yeah, I think this is a slight error. The good news is that I haven't seen any great card draw spell in my open decks yet, like an opportunity or something like that, which, you know, would be very frightening. Yeah, actually, if they have Mistraven or Blink, this is pretty bad to let them untap, especially Blink, so I think I'm just gonna kill that now. And maybe we'll trade the Ranger anyways, you know. Or we bounce the Ranger with Horror next turn. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Yeah, why not? Why not? They probably have a couple of Mistraven in hand, but Mistraven is not gonna be good against what I have right here. I'm gonna run Horror into things they could have. I don't really think I should. Well, post board maybe they bring in some counter spells, but if they did, oh well. So maybe it was an argument to see if this resolves before I attack, but in any case, it's gonna be, even if it doesn't resolve, it's gonna be a 1-1 trade, so I can live with that. 1-1 damage, I'm speaking. Because, I mean, the reasoning is that here if they counter, then I take 1, but I dealt 1. I don't think it's a huge deal. Blink into the graveyard. So I was right to play around that, which is the good news. Jailbreaker. Yeah, we'll just pre that thing away and get some damage in. What happens? Libby's stuck on land. I think pressure is going to be key here. They probably have some Mistraven that they don't want to use because, you know, it's not looking good against my board, obviously. Urban Evolution. That was a pretty sick top deck. But yeah, I'll drop that before the evolution because again, I think pressure is what we want to be. No, actually it's a misplay because we know they have a Wrath of God and they need only 1 mana. Oh, it's close actually because they've been missing land drops. It's pretty close. They go Mistraven on the Rotworm. Yeah. Sure. Let's stack with Horror only and see what they want to do. No chumps. Well, they could have a Wrath. And even if they don't, they can blink the Raven to get rid of the worm. So I think we'd rather just Urban Evolution right here. Overplaying the worm. Okay, well, we do have all the finishers. And we also have the opponent at 5, so now we just need to make sure we don't run everything into a Wrath of God. And continue to slowly apply pressure, and we should end up in a fine spot, I guess. Unfortunately, I have only 1 black, which means I cannot sack stuff to the worm, which is slightly annoying. Block with Raven. Oh, cheers. Well, if you let me make that trade, I'll be happy. Oh, they have the -1, -3, -3. Sure. Oh, that's good. Kind of want them to to use their blink before I play the dragon, because otherwise they get a free kill on the token, which is not very good for me. I'm not under a ton of pressure. I don't need to rush things. I don't think so. Another blink, sure. I guess we'll play Rotworm and Spinner. If they Wrath, fine, then we can drop the dragon. This is quite funny, quite grindy. But when they flicker the Mistraven for the 3rd time in a row, you're a little bit like, jeez, stop, man. What's going on here for double white? Another blink, holy cow. Making a bunch of tokens. An attack with everything, alright. We'll block here, because if we block these, they can blink those creatures. It's not so good. They might just have drawn the Wrath, but if they Wrath again, I'm happy. Unless their last card is a Mistraven afterwards, we should be fine. And even if it is a Mistraven, I think we still have a decent, we'll still be fine. Okay, and the cool thing about Terminus is that threats are back in the deck. So if we shuffle, we might be able to draw them later on. Alright, Wing Splicer is not bad, but I think we don't need it at this point. I'm pretty happy about how I slow rolled the Drake, and I think this should be good unless you have a freaking second Terminate. Did we get there? Looks like we did. Winning with the first pick, nice. Alright, that was pretty cool. This draft as a whole was nice. Playing 4-color control is always kind of sweet. And yeah, Broodmate did a good job. So I hope you guys enjoyed the draft. Drop a like if it's the case. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content and if you haven't done that yet. And yeah, I see you for another draft.